Welcome back to E-Magazine. Now today we're taking a look at the business behind content creation with a focus on vlogging. And today on studios today we have Wanjiru Njiru, who is a vlogger and a digital content creator, and she's helped me understand what it takes to get into this space and actually be successful. Now, before we took a short commercial break, we were just talking about the ins and outs of, content creation with vlogging. Now, I just wanted you to, tell me, you put yourself out there in the public space, right? People are watching you, getting to know about you. How do you face with the negativity that comes with, putting yourself out there?
I mean, it's something that I had to get used to. Luckily, I haven't been trolled so much. More like,
were you scared about that?
I think I was because I'm a very private, I don't understand content creators who say I'm a very private person, but you're living your life publicly. But in every sense of the word, that I'm a very private person. So, and then I really take words to heart. So at first I really did not know how I was going to handle that. And I remember my first troll comment, and I think I left social media, and I think I left YouTube. And I was like,
serious?
I'm never going to do this again. Like, yuck.
You don't
what
want
is this disgusting thing? But you have to have strength in who you are, that people behind, I know people say this a lot, but people behind keyboards cannot really tell you who you are. You're the only person who can tell you
You're the only person who knows who you are, right? And, you being a vlogger, there are challenges that come with that, but I'm sure there are good things that come with it. So what are some of the benefits of
the PR
being
packages?
Kidding. Yeah, the free gifts, right?
Yeah. No, I think for me, it's on a very personal level, it's just the dream of just doing something that I love and actually having money in my bank account at the end of the month. Like, that's the most fulfilling thing you can ever do in life. Like, to know you're waking up to chase your dreams. Like, I remember I've been working the whole of last week. I was working Sunday to Sunday, and I told myself this week I'm going to take one off day, because a lot of people around me have been taking off days. And then on Monday I woke up and I was like, I'm not taking no off day. I have so much to do, so many dreams to change, so many goals. Yeah, and you don't feel like you're working. You don't feel like I don't feel exhausted, because I feel like I'm chasing after my dreams. Yeah.
And I know earlier on we talked about you when you got into vlogging, but as you grew up, did you know this is something you're really passionate about? Did you know this is something you loved?
Actually, what had happened was, I wanted to be a CEO of like an insurance company.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, so specific, right? I know nothing about insurance these days, but...
May I ask why?
I don't know. I always was so fascinated by the business, because I did business in high school. By the idea of insurance in the class on insurance. I was so fascinated. Yeah. But then after... I slowly came to discover that this was not for me. Like, business, no offense, darling.
I'm not about you.
Yeah,
that's
but
amazing.
business was not for me.
Okay, and that's how you decided to get into content creation. There's a lot of people want to get into vlogging. What kind of advice would you give someone who wants to get into there and also ensure that they are successful?
Yeah. So number one is start. But then number two is that if you want to make money out of it, you have to have some basic marketing skills, because you're essentially marketing yourself. So it's not just about creating content. It's about putting yourself out there, knowing how your content can work for you. So do I need to do a little bit of promotions? Do I need to talk about this so that this brand can notice me and then we can work together? How do I grow my numbers? How do I put myself out there? How do I get invited to this event? Like, how do I talk to this PR person who can get me this deal? It's all about that. Like, you have to have basic marketing skills that you can put yourself out there, and money will start entering your bank.
Wow,
so,
I'm taking notes. Hope you're when you first got into vlogging, did you have to go for different events to just meet different people?
Oh, for sure. Even till date, I have to. And if they're watching, like, they suck the life out of me, because I'm an introvert. Like, I'm very introverted, so it takes a lot of convincing for me to do this. But again, it's like that part of the job that you really don't like, but you have to do it. That's events, and that's networking for me, and editing. It's like that part of the job that you don't like.
You don't like to
but
do
you
it,
have
but
to do
get
it.
up to do it.
Yeah.
But it seems like it's enjoyable, because you get to go to nice events.
Yeah, it is. But if you're an introvert, if you're an introvert, it's like, it's just, it's like too much human interaction.
I totally understand.
Yeah.
I'm on TV, but I totally get what you mean. Now, I just wanted you to explain to me, or just tell me, what kind of content you have noticed Kenyan viewers are into. Within your space.
All right, so I think there's this notion that there are a lot of that if you want to be a YouTuber in Kenya, then you have to be either good in fashion or makeup, or that's what you have to talk about. But the thing is, it's because there's so many other unexplored topics that people want to hear from. Like, I know there's so many guys who want to be vloggers but are not really, but there's like this whole huge gap on how you can talk about farming, you can talk about cars, you can talk about phone reviews, and like you can just take off. Because I always say, like, if it happens in the US and the UK markets, like, what's so unique about the African market that it can't
I don't know,
work?
maybe I've noticed like a lot of viewers for when it comes to vlogs or YouTube channels are women. We're into it.
And I don't know why guys shy away, but
they shy away as well.
But I want to know what phone is hot and how I can, if I should get it or not. I want to know which car is popping right now. If should I waste my money on it or not? So you see, there is a gap. We just need people to fill. Like, YouTube is just not for beauty and
and where do you see vlogging or general content creation in Kenya going in the next 5 years?
I think it's just going to continue growing and growing and growing, because again, the influencer marketing space is not about to die anytime soon.
Yes.
So I think if there has ever been a time to enter into content creation, I think it's now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And who's your favorite vlogger right now in Kenya? Do you have a favorite?
I do. Her name is Yasmin. I talk about her all the time.
Yasmin? Oh,
Yasmin.
I think I know
Yeah.
Yes.
She's a Muslim fashion and lifestyle and also beauty. I want her to be my sister. Like,
that's beautiful.
She's amazing.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, it was such an honor talking to you. It was amazing getting to learn all about vlogging. Hopefully, I'm going to take notes and stop procrastinating again.
I can't wait to see your channel.
I'm hoping you're going to have Wake Up With Me YouTube video very soon, because I really want to see that.
Maybe not.
Right? Well, guys, that was Wanjiru Njiru, a vlogger and a digital content creator here in Kenya. And she gave us an insight about what it really takes to be a content creator in Kenya and how one can start a vlog and be very successful. Now we're going to take a short commercial break. When we come back, we're going to jump right into Events Diary and take a look at the events that are popping this week. Don't go anywhere.